Welcome. Live at the Steelmatic Network with G Honda. Live at the Steelmatic Network with G Honda. Appreciate y'all being here today. Appreciate y'all being in here today on this fine Tuesday. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that cash out. Steelmatic 001. Steelmatic 001. How y'all doing today? Man? I appreciate y'all being here today. Here on this fine Tuesday with the UFC coverage, analysis. Appreciate y'all being in here with me today on this fine Tuesday, covering the UFC 310 main card analysis. As you well know, fight card on Saturday. And we going to get into it. We're going to look at some of these matchups, and we're going to get into it. Back on Saturday. This past weekend was Thanksgiving weekend, so there was none. It was none for the holiday time, but we're back on Saturday. Fight night on Saturday. Alexander Pantoja versus Kai Asakura for the flyweight 125 title. A lot of y'all recognize over the years, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson dominated that division for years, but this Saturday, champion Alexander Pantoja will be taking on Kai Asakura for the 125 title fight. We're going to analyze that here in a second. Man, y'all like, share, subscribe. Hit that cash app down there at the bottom. Steelmatic 001. Steelmatic 001. Man, I appreciate y'all being in here with me today. I know we got some flurries early this morning around our way. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all got, some of the same around y'all way as well. Probably even 25 or lesser degrees up there around y'all way where y'all at. So I know it's chilly over here. So, but no, definitely, man, appreciate y'all being in here with me today, man. Y'all hit that like button, help me grow the channel. We're at 356 subs right now, trying to get past that 500 marker. So it's like, share, subscribe, share the content. I'm building it as I'm flying it and trying to grow the channel gradually. But man, I appreciate y'all being on this journey with me, man. I surely appreciate y'all being on this journey with me. Like I said before, we'll get into these matchups. UFC 310 this Saturday. Alexander Pantoja, the top two guys fighting in the main event for the 125 flyweight title position. And we have some key marquee matchups as well that we're going to get into and that we're going to look at. And let's go ahead and take a look at them. So first matchup we got Nate Landier versus Tuao Chow. A featherweight bout. Both looking in to come back into the win column. Nate Landier coming off a win. Nate Landier, a solid fighter. 50% striking accuracy, a grimy standing fighter. Both of the fighters are standing fighters. Both of them coming off wins, and both of them looking to continue in the win column and go up in rank into the featherweight division. And both of them as well coming into Saturday looking for a W on that win column. Both of them going to be a tremendous potential fight of the night, but who knows? They have a stacked card to prove from, because with this main event and this co-main event, but they indeed will come to fight both guys. Next matchup, we got number 13, Bryce Mitchell in the featherweight division, taking on Kron Gracie. Kron Gracie, member of the Gracie family. The Gracies who started in MMA, fought in UFC 1. The Gracie family, storied family, who's built many legacies in the UFC business, in the mixed martial arts business, alongside various others. But one of the founding pinnacle members, families of MMA and UFC, the Gracie, Kron Gracie taking on Bryce Mitchell. Kron Gracie looking to make a name for herself, coming in, and Kron Gracie definitely coming to looking to make a statement and get a win. Only 5-1 in his division. However, Kron Gracie coming off a loss, looking to get back into the win column. Only significant win coming over Cub Swanson. I'm sorry, coming off of 2 losses, excuse me, via unanimous decision. And definitely looking to get it back into the win column and get a significant win on this card, on this 310 card. However, his opponent, Bryce Mitchell, a sturdy competitor, a sturdy divisional competitor, sitting at number 13, 16 and 3, 9 of which come by submission. So he's going to look to finish the fight early. Definitely coming off a loss, looking to get back into the win column and move up in the featherweight division. He's definitely want to break his way in to that top 10 divisional, and this is a stair-stepping part of it. So he's looking to come in and get that W so he could break into that top 10 of competition in the featherweight division. Next matchup. We got Surreal Gun and Alexander Volvo. Number 2, Surreal Gun, and number 3 versus number 3, Alexander Volvo. As you guys well know, Surreal Gun, he coming off a loss to John Jones. John Jones defeated him via submission in this last meeting, in this last competition. So Surreal Gun definitely looking to get back into the win column, definitely get back into title heavyweight contention and possibly getting his belt back, right? So Surreal Gun, a crafty, excuse me, a crafty gamer, sitting at 12-2, of which his last couple of fights. Well, actually, I'm sorry. He came off a loss to John Jones, but he was actually coming off a win against Spivak. Second round KO against Spivak. He lost via submission to John Jones. But definitely look back to get into title contention against Alexander Volvo. And also getting his title back, a decent striker, standing, dangerous striker, I might add. Surreal Gun's one of the most dangerous strikers in the heavyweight division, but Alexander Volvo will not be no pushover. You know, he's going to have his hands full. Alexander Volvo, he has 24 wins by knockout, so he's just as dangerous. So Surreal Gun's definitely going to have to keep his head on the swivel and definitely keep a lookout for Alexander Volvo, because he's ranked number 3 for a reason. He's no journeyman. He's looking to come in and make just as big a splash and big a statement as you looking to get back into title contention. So definitely going to be a potential fight of the night, definitely a potential knockout of the night, because both of these guys are going to bring it. Next matchup, highly anticipated matchup. One of the most highly anticipated matchups of the year. Number 3, Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Ian Machado Gary. Number 3, Shavkat Rakhmonov versus number 7, Ian Machado Gary. Ian Machado Gary, newcomer, up-and-comer in the 170 division, 7-1. I'm sorry, 15-1, 7 wins by knockout, 4 first-round finishes, coming off a win over MVP Michael Venom Page via unanimous decision. But Ian Gary is the real deal. He's no slouch. He's up-and-coming. He is for real. He's looking to come in and do damage to a Shavkat. Shavkat, equally dangerous contender. A guy in the 170 division that's on the rise. 18-0, 8 wins by knockout, 9 first-round finishes, and coming off a win via submission versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, a dangerous guy. Actually, I'm sorry, coming off of 3 wins, last 2 wins via submission. A very dangerous guy, highly dangerous matchup for both fighters. Equally dangerous. This fight can end standing. This fight can end via submission, or it can go all 5 rounds. It could be a five round war. So they're gonna look to come in and destroy and wreck shop and look to do damage on each other. So that's gonna be a potential fight of the night. Can take multiple categories and definitely, but I'm calling it right now. This is going to be one of the three: knockout of the night, submission of the night, or fight of the night. Next matchup, the main event. The main event: Alexander Pantoja versus Kaya Sakura. Kaya Sakura, a Japanese fighter coming from the Risen fight promotion, or filling in for another individual filling in for another individual on late notice to challenge for the UFC title. Now, he is in dangerous waters coming into the UFC, UFC being the top brass of combat sports, being the top brass of MMA sports. So he's taking on a dangerous task, but he's talented nonetheless, a standing, striking fighter, a dangerous fighter for Alexander Pantoja, because I would imagine Alexander Pantoja is up on this game. Alexander Pantoja, Brazilian, 125 champion, coming off significant wins via Ursich and as well as Brendan Royale, as well as Brendan Moreno. You know, coming off those significant wins via unanimous and split decision. Alexander Pantoja is definitely going to come with the pressure. He's going to pressure him. He's going to pressure him early. Look to end the fight early. He doesn't want to get hit with any surprise strikes, any surprise hits with Kai. So this is going to be a dangerous fight for both fighters. Dangerous fight for both fighters, nonetheless. Yeah, I appreciate y'all being in here with me today. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for me. Mm-hmm. So on to the health and wellness portion of the show. The health and Steelmatic health and wellness. So via the holidays, via this time, via year round, as you guys all well know, health and wellness is at all-time lows, not really aware in our community and in our social groups. But here at the Stillmatic Network, we definitely want to push health and wellness and definitely want to push for a better consumption and healthier life, healthier existence, and healthier growth in society and among families, because we deal with various things on the regular that really deteriorate, really and very well so deteriorates health and really does a bad push and push a bad bill of goods on our health and wellness as growth of people, because we look at it every day. Over 60% plus of our people is obese and overweight and without gym membership. But today, resources being more available than they have ever been, with gym memberships, with health and wellness, with health and wellness resource tips, we cannot afford to take advantage. Drinking more water, drinking more bottled water. Speaking of which, pardon me, drinking more bottled water, as well as as well as maintain a proper diet regimen, maintaining a solid diet regimen to where we're all on a fast track to a better, healthier life. You know, start today, start walking, start eating more fruits and veggies, incorporating more fruits and veggies with every meal, eating um, eating less heavier products, um, and also get a base on where you are weight wise, weight management wise, caloric intake on a daily basis from start to finish, from beginning of the morning to the last meal you eat. And those are just definitely two things you definitely want to prioritize as we get older and older. And yes, of course, we know, yeah, you have your indulgences, right? Who doesn't? Um, and we all have our guilty pleasures, but the best thing about that is that we have the top way to manage that and to offset that. And how you do that? Proper fitness. Mm-hmm. Who we got in the building today? Who we got in the building? Shout out, Professor. Shout out, Professor. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who else? Who else we got in the building? Shout out, Rose. Rose, how you doing today, Rose? How you doing today? Salute to you, Rose. Salute to you in Doberman Winston. Salute to you. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Appreciate y'all being here on this Tuesday. Hope y'all having a good, productive Tuesday. Hope y'all out there staying warm. Because I know that weather is quite arctic out there, and I know around anybody's way here in North Carolina, it's in the 30s, and that's gonna drop. That's definitely gonna drop significantly here once the sun go down at around about the 5:30 range around that time. I hope y'all staying warm out there. Salute, right? Re Pink. If I'm saying your name right, I'm probably butchering your name again. But salute, Re Pink. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here, Re Pink. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. But definitely being that this weather it's been the coldest has it's been. We haven't one of the coldest falls that we've had in a minute. So definitely you want to get that gym membership, man, so you can stay in that warmth, man, because you definitely don't want to be out there outside, walk on that treadmill, walk on that treadmill, that elliptical, because being in that weather, your pores are going to be open and exposed. You don't want to get sick. You don't want nobody to get hypothermia or anything of that crazy nature. So definitely want to be safe out there working out. Shout out my Rath. How you doing today? How you doing today? Appreciate you being here, Rath. Appreciate you being here today, Rath. Yeah, Rath, we just touching on health and wellness, man. Touching on health and wellness tactics that going forward and building healthier lives, sustaining healthier lives, cleaner eating, cleaner consumption, and also along with that, excuse me, I hit the wrong button. I'm always hitting the wrong buttons. Yeah, proper consumption, like I say, proper consumption along with that, incorporate more fruits and veggies in your vegetables, and I mean fruits and veggies in your daily meals, as well as taking your proper supplements like your CMOS and your vitamins on the daily. Also, one thing we don't touch on: adequate sleep regimens. Adequate sleep regimens. So I know a lot of us, we got poor sleeping habits because we work continuously, and then when you're not at work, you get home taking care of the family, you're not getting proper sleep intake. That's one of the things that's detrimental on your mental. That's definitely detrimental on your daily functions, and as well as that will have a detriment of it will damage your motor skills, as you know but yes, that's definitely something you want to keep an eye on. Now, essentially, you're supposed to get 6 to 8 hours on a daily, but a lot of times, even taking care of your body, taking care, eating, and getting your proper supplements on daily, and a lot of us, we're so active. Um, you probably do the full 6 to 8 hours, maybe on mass for maybe 3 to 4 times out the week because you're so active and you take care of your body. But standard 6 to 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours a day, a night that is. But like I say, if you're taking care of your body and take care of your body's definitely going to take care of you. Mm-hmm. That is for sure. But like I said, if you're incorporating the right things, more fruits and veggies, I know a lot of the things that Um, excuse me. Like I'm huge on veggies and peppers. So, like I can eat peppers with anything, like breakfast, eggs, dinner. I mean, I literally like to eat peppers with anything, you know. But definitely incorporating granola, fruit, veggies with every meal and eating just better, cleaner consumption versus, the alternatives, which a lot of individuals and people we know, we consume so bad. Cakes, pies, cookies, the richest of sodium filled, sugar filled foods and desserts. And this is well rounded throughout the day consumption. And it's really bad. It's very bad because I know anytime you drive past a McDonald's, a Chick-fil-A, or and you see folks just coming out that drive through with bags full of food, and you just like you just be like, it's a cringy thing. It's a cringy thing because it's just like I mean, for me personally, that's more of an incentive for me to want a cleaner and healthier life. So but it's just one of those things where it's just as detrimental as drugs. As drugs is just that it's equally detrimental as wear and tear on the physical body, but definitely want some things you want to refrain from. Like I said, I know you all got a habits. As I stated previously numerous times, mine's is Cinnabon and Cold Stones, a couple times a month. But I know that I'm gonna get my water intake in. I know I'm gonna get my butt on that treadmill, no, on those mile runs outside. And but being that it's cold, I'm gonna hit that gym and you know make it do what it do. But that's just the net of it, man. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it like there is no tomorrow. Plan and plan to progress for the day. Make it a one day at a time thing. You have to. You have to make it a one day at a time because the thing about it is, with your health and your wellness is that it's not one of those things you can like just push off and I want to do, this. No, start today, start little by little and build up to that. Build up on that calorie intake, build up on that walking to running to bike riding or even swimming. Swimming swimming does wonders too as well. But me personally, I would definitely start with walking a mile a day, morning, noon, night, as long as you're getting it in on the regular and just being consistent with it. Consistent with your physical, consistent with your checkups, your vitals, and also consistent with your food intake. That does wonders for you. That does wonders for you in the physical, that does wonders for you and out there in the real world. And definitely, definitely get your family in on it too, and with family members because we all got family members that's facing those things and on those doctor's offices and doctor visits and on those meds that something very disturbing that you don't want to see, but it's a healthy fear to make you proactive and viable today to do those things, being in the know, to know what needs to be done and to attack it today. Attack it today. I know this is rhetoric to a lot of people because I mean, you've been hearing it all your life, but have you taken action on it? Have you taken action on it? It's no disproof to this message, none whatsoever, because only to folks that want to go out and live the way they want to live and do what they want to do and just and then they just obtain the poorest of health. And that's no dig whatsoever, but only to notified and educate that you, especially if you're up in age, that's definitely want to get you to push you in the right direction to want to urgency, if you will. There we go. A stronger and graver urgency to be and prioritize health and wealth because there's no higher priority. There's no higher priority for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones, because there's already existing ailments, but it's like adding on to your problem list, because the older we get, the physical body breaks down. But the reason we see those people that's 50, 60, and 70, that's healthier and in far better shape than people that's in their 20s and 30s. I see it every day. It's crazy. But they take care of their body, they work out more, and they eat less. I'm up at 5 in the morning getting my miles in, and I'm running past people in their 50s and 60s, about 20 of them in a bike gang, riding their bikes, cycling. I mean, getting it in. It's crazy. But but no, that's just the urgency we need to have. Just the urgency we need to have. Who we got in the building? Hold up. I know I don't think see what I'm thinking. Shout out HQ, the Dayton pool roast was shout out HQ. How you doing today, HQ? How you doing today, HQ? Appreciate you being here, HQ. Appreciate you being here. Hey chat, go Genzel. HQ, I don't know who that guy is. That guy could be a felon. I don't know who that guy is. I never seen that guy a day in my life. Don't know him. Never heard of him. Sound like a felon to me. I would observe the laws and have that guy arrested. I never heard that guy a day in my life. But I appreciate you being here. Never heard of a guy named Genzel. Don't know. I know Denzel watched it. I never heard of a Genzel a day in my life. Yeah, you should alert the authorities on that guy. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. Absolutely. But no, definitely, man, like I said before, definitely, man, there's no high priority, start today. If you, like I said, if you don't got no gym membership, Planet Fitness is $10 to $24 a month, get that gym membership in. And then it's cold at that. It's in the 20s and 30s and everywhere. And also, definitely get that gym membership. Take care of that today. Get on that fitness. Stay on that fitness. Get on your food intake. Proper water consumption, proper sleep management on a daily basis, right? And also, definitely, like I said, incorporate more fruits and veggies with every meal. CMOS. If you're not educated with CMOS, with the benefits of CMOS, CMOS is good for everything: your digestive, your respiratory, your skin, hair, nails, the whole nine. Ask your physician about Irish Spring sea moss. Ask them about different things, because a lot of things you consume, especially in your fruits and veggies, they don't have all the complete nutrients that you have. But where your vitamins and minerals and I know a lot of people don't like to take stuff for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm not sure. A lot of people are quirky about that sort of thing. But the more we are in the know, and that's the great thing about this community, about this healthy community, is that we can share these essential things and be transparent as possible with these essentials. And that we, like I said, it's just many of things we've seen the time and time before, and things we want to stay away from, things we don't want for ourselves, our friends, families, or our children. But in the same time, action must be taken. Mm-hmm. What you talking about, HQ? Don't want no smoke. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you're referring to, HQ. Yep. Where we at? 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 But yeah, man, yeah, but yeah, man, I surely appreciate all y'all being here, man. Man, I hope this health and wellness is really being applied and taken in account and being shared with our people, because it's 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 gonna get worse before it gets better. But hopefully, little by little, we can impact some and more to some and more, little by little, and to chisel those numbers down to where we're seeing a normalcy of fitness, proper fitness, as we should. Because via the Department of Health, 60% plus of our people is obese and overweight, and that's a terrible thing. But and also the answer to a lot of these medical issues, to where Um, you saying medical expenses. We hear on the national coverage media for Medicaid and medical issues. I'm like, well, if you take care of your fitness, you take care of your physical body. I mean, that's the answer to a lot of it. That's the answer to a lot of it. A lot of people, you see them smoke and drink every day, eat, consume poorly and terribly every day. And how can you ever expect to obtain and manage a clean bill of health and you polluting your body every day? It's detrimental. It's not conducive to healthy, sustaining life. So, but definitely, I just hope that this is this is being implemented and this is being a service and a help, because the worst thing that can be done is you being doing a disservice and you being told wrong, but there is no wrong here. Health is wealth. Health is wealth, and but it's only of wealth and of value being that it is applied. Get that gym membership today. Get fitness. Get a regimen. Get a regimen. Put it on the fridge. Put it on your stove. If you got to write it on your hand, write it on your hand. I find myself doing that sometimes, so I don't forget stuff. Write stuff on my home on my tablet. Seriously, because it's just that serious. It is just that serious. On the fridge, on your desktop, whatever. Get it done because it's too important, especially as we climbing up on age. I know a lot of people in this chat, we in our 30s and 40s, and definitely something that there is no higher urgency because we want to see our people healthy, winning, but this is how we win first, and we have to attack it with the utmost urgency and priority that we are applying these things one day at a time. It's not a difficult thing. It's not something that you training for a triathlon or you training for an Ironman challenge. Nah, and that's the biggest misconception because a lot of people like so normal and so prone to seeing people unhealthy, and especially in today's time, you're so prone to seeing people unhealthy and living uh a very unhealthy lifestyle. I mean, if that's what you're used to seeing, that's what you're used to seeing. But if you're hearing this, if you come across this, man, y'all share this with folks and share that awareness with folks that you'll definitely prioritize your health. Be in the gym, stay in the gym, make gym life is a lifestyle. Gym life is a lifestyle. Fitness is a lifestyle. Because that's what you are supposed to be. You're not supposed to be obese and overweight. That is a lie. You're not supposed to be obese and overweight. And I know coming up, people used to say, once you get older, yeah, the body breaks down, but there's still a degree of, you know, health management that you're taking in. But if you want to eat, steak and shrimp every other week or every week and eat out 3 times out the week, I mean, yeah, that's gonna pack those calories gonna pack up. Oh, Jay Walker, Jay Walker, stop. Jay Walker. Yeah, Jay Walker, you know what the energy is. Raw, sell it. Raw mother loving sell it. You daggone. Nah, Jay, you are correct. You are correct. You are very correct, Jay, cousin Walker. You are very correct. Salute to you. Appreciate you being here, cousin Walker. But nah, definitely, like I said, more veggies and fruits with your meals. So, sometimes I even do like if I'm doing like a salmon and veggies, I throw in a berry salad, a berry and romaine salad in there. And with my spring water, I mean, just clean consumption, clean consumption. Not like, folks want to bust down on fried chicken fries and um God dog. I mean, ice cream, and I'm like, man, God, that make me not even want ice cream. I love ice cream. I love ice cream all my life. I mean, I go in Cold Stones. I'm a new man. But no, but definitely, it's definitely one of those things you definitely want to push out and things you want to bring balance and awareness to. Once you got HQ, what do you think of ordering home shelf? I don't know. You don't. Oh no, I definitely cooks. But definitely but you got, like I said, you got various resources. You got the nutritional channels, you got the cooking channels and such. Um oh no, HQ, I'm a Louisiana boy. That's what we do. We do cook. We do cooks down there in the boot. And but definitely, man, and I learned to cook various things and with the cooking channel, man. But like a lot of that sloppy stuff, man, the mashed potatoes and all the sodium fields and sugar filled stuff, I try to stay away from, because a lot of that stuff is, taxing on your system and whatnot. Um, but not definitely, it's a lot of resources, man, that you can learn how to consume and cook clean, and a lot of it's leaving out a lot of those additives, a lot of those salts and salt sugars. And I know, I mean, I only time I cook with salt or even really use salt to, like, put on my fruit, or minor the little seasoning on some of my food or veggies. I'm more pepper. Love my pepper. What you got? What you got? I mean, me, I burn water. I need a recipe to help me stay fit. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And because, like I said, they got the cooking channel, the nutritional channel, and also you could go online, to learn to learn how to, like, balance that caloric intake, and also consume cleaner. And even with your meals, if you like, like your baked chicken, your baked salmon, you smoking foods, but want to refrain from fried foods, because that grease, that's where that more additive weight is. So I know fried food is tastier, but it's better if you broil it, steam it, bake it, and like I said, throw you some peppers on it, throw you some cayenne on it, throw you some parsley on it. I mean, me personally, sometimes I like to do the salmon, the baked salmon with the lemon pepper seasoning. I mean, I think it's amazing, but that sodium, that lemon pepper had me go through a gallon of water after that. But that's just me. But no, but definitely HQ, definitely, if you go online, you go on that food channel, go on that nutritional channel, they'll show you all sorts of nutritional tips and guides and such. I mean, because this time, this age, this digital age that we living in now, we just have too many resources not to be fit and prioritize health and wellness. And also, we have it so much at our fingertips, and man, we just need to take advantage and reach out and grab it. It's right there. It's right there. I mean, I think that a lot of times we get boggled down with so many other things, but it's just that, one of those priorities we need to start taking day by day, because it is a day by day thing, because we're all constantly monitoring, right? Monitoring progress on everything that we do, and we should take that utmost urgency with our health and wellness. And like Reese said, meal prep, caloric intake, and just staying on top of those things, man. It does wonders, and you feel it in your body. You feel it. And but one thing you want to do on top of that, speak to your physician about vitamins and minerals. CMOS does wonders, man. CMOS is amazing. I mean, shout out to Willie Walker and Gal Vex. When they made mention of CMOS, I honestly had no idea CMOS until brought about by uh Galvnex and Willie Walker. But they put me on it, man, and it's been great. I've been on it for the past 2 years, and man, it's amazing. You feel it in your sleep, you feel it in your everyday functions, you feel it in your vitals. It is amazing. It's great. It is great. But man, no, definitely, man, that's just definitely something that, but we want to definitely start with our caloric and food intake. And I know a lot of us got, habits of eating out more out than more often than not during the week. But it's just something we need to put a cease to and put an end to. Proper meal prep, whether you want to like especially during this time. A lot of people like me. I'm a big soup person. Beef, chicken stew, um, and low sodium broth. And a lot of times, that'll be I'll make me about prep me up about 2-3 bowls, and that'll be my meal. That'll be my meal throughout the day. That is some veggie salad. That is some shrimp salad. You know, but just the thing to stay on top of. I know I'm being humorous a lot about a lot of this, but it's just one of those things to where we want to refrain from medical issues. We want to live better, healthier lifestyles. We want to be able to not rob ourselves of our progression, but we want to progress. We want to go further and forward in our everyday lives. And that's just something that one day at a time, that, as we prioritize, as we grow and being educated in these things and in these lanes, I think, we're going to see great changes in amongst our whole, but it has to start somewhere. It has to start somewhere. It has to be a ground zero. What you got, HQ? Is a 12-hour deficit a good thing? I eat 2 times a day. I might munch, but I usually stick with it. Eating hours are 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. I starve the most part in between. I hate the diet thing. Well, the thing is this, HQ. Okay, so you eat twice a day. Me, I like to eat one good meal a day, and I snack like salads and um say salads, fruit, and maybe mix trail mix throughout the remaining of the day, right? So here's the thing: within those 2 meals, what are you consuming? What's on the menu? If is you doing like but let me ask you this: do you eat like the sodium rich foods? Do you eat like a lot of the um like the candied yams, the a lot of gravy, a lot of sodium filled contents? Because keep in mind, even though you still might that versus people eating 3 times a day and consuming twice as many calories as that may be just as bad, maybe just with what you base just really based on what you're consuming. That's all I'm trying to say. But no, 2 times a day is good, between 7 and 3. But definitely have a minor snack, whether it's low no sodium crackers or egg whites maybe, or dry wheat, no syrup, no grape. Like we got raw salad. Shout out to cousin Walker. That raw salad. We got that dry wheat toast. Yes, absolutely. Yep. Then what you got? What I want for dinner, and I walk 45 minutes every other day. Oh, hey, shout out to you. That's like equivalent to, yeah, I feel you, HQ. I feel you. I feel you. That's salute to you. Salute to you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. But definitely HQ, being that it's getting cold, it's in the 20s and 30s, you definitely want to stay out from the outside, because that does, when you sweat, that does open up your pores, and that can like I'm a little under the weather myself a little bit, because I came out the other day. I was getting my miles in the other day, and it got me a little bit, but I'm all good. But definitely, if you got a gym membership, get in the gym, get on that elliptical, get on that treadmill, stay out the cold as much as possible. I mean, because I know it's colder than it's ever been. I know a lot of parts and a lot of portions. We got a lot of quite a few flurries, and this temperature dropping is crazier than it's ever been. So definitely, HQ, you on the right track, man. That's inspiring. That's what's up, done, man. And that's just a great thing, and that's what we want to push. That's exactly what we want to push. Less consumption, more cleaner consumption, and more working out. That's what we want to push. What you got, cousin Walker? That's perfect HQ. I teach the twins the same. There you go. That's right. That's right. That's right. And a lot of people got this stigma that a lot of people got this stigma, and I feel it to some degree. I understand it to some degree because a lot of people have big families. A lot of people have bigger families, and um, I understand it to a degree. But you know, it being more cost effective to eat out versus eating healthier, and I get it to a degree, right? So let's just say if you got a family of five, and you know, I can understand, you know, it being costly as it should be. You know, you're feeding that 5 to 7 miles, but on the thing where, but what are we consuming though, right? What are we consuming? We know we like to snack. We know we like to eat those the microwavables. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna share a backstory. So in my early 20s, man, I never been an obese kid by any means. You know, I always had that athletic build, but I used to have one of the worst eating habits. I used to have one of the worst eating habits, and but you know, I always had a heavy metabolism, you know, but I had a bad eating habit, like you know, those microwavable nuggets, chicken strips, uh, Jack in the Box burgers, pizzas. It was, I mean, I I always thought in my early, like, soon as I turned 21, 22, I had the one of the worst eating habits. Like, it was that bad. It was bad. But I never been obese, but not something I like took for granted, but rather was just like, well, I guess you could say that irresponsible. Um, but now times I think that, you know, as time goes on, you know, you see little by little the breakdown that these things do, and poor consumption does to the body. And I always been um keen and heavy on health and wellness, because once you see other folks, you know, you'll see other folks at the hospital and under things that's situations that are preventable and needless. I mean, but that's kind of what I have to say to uh, people inflicting those things on themselves with poor consumption and poor habits, right? You know, say if you're consuming poorly on the daily, and you know you incorporating drinking and smoking and all those other activities, right? So it's definitely a point to where you want to come to where we're refraining from that, turn over a new leaf. I know we're in the last year of the month, and it's just, excuse me, no greater urgency than now. You know, there's no need to wait till the end of the month. Oh, I'm starting a New Year's resolution. No, 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 no. Start today. Start today. You know, go ahead and start today. Get your mind made up. Start today and go into the new year to do better. But start it now. Don't wait till January 1st. Start now. Okay. But I definitely appreciate y'all being here, man. I appreciate y'all being here, man. It means everything to me, man. To see the whole community, to see the Do Better squad, the SBC squad, and you know, yeah, definitely gonna be over there later today, cracking on Willie Walker and Gavin X. I know they ghost watching per usual. They always ghost watching, but I'm gonna be over there cracking on them, man. But man, I appreciate y'all being in here today with me, and appreciate y'all greatly. So, what you got, Rose? What you got, Raquel Rose? I love candy. I love candy. I'm never giving it up. I love red hots, lemon heads, and lemon and apple heads. Rose, you forgot Boston baked beans. Raquel Rose, you forgot Boston baked beans. Those the best kind of candies. But being that the red hots, the lemon and apple heads got more calories, if you switch over to Boston baked beans, they do have less calories and they're more tastier. I'm just saying. But nah, candy, me personally, I try to stay away from candy, to be honest with you. Candies, cakes, pies, cookies, because like I said, I got my habit with Cold Stones and Cinnabon. I think that's bad enough, to be honest. And so I really don't I probably do a Hershey bar here and there, but as far as candy, I really don't even do candy. I really ain't had candy in years. Really. I really haven't had candy in years. What you got, HQ? We are here to support. Absolutely. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. What you got, Rose? They love you. That's up for debate, Rose. That's up for debate. That's still the verdict is still out with that one, Rose. I assure you. What you got, HQ? Chocolate makes me sick. Gave up candy years ago. Hey, I mean, I try to stay away from it. Hershey's Kisses and Hershey's and Kit Kats. Kit Kats is my thing, and also, not to get anybody else hungry or snack filled, so I'm gonna keep it to a minimum. But no, those Kit Kats and candies, man, they are addictive. They very well are, but we need to stay disciplined, stay vigilant. What you got, Rose? I have a nightstand full. Hey, Doberman Winston need to come knock it over. Doberman Winston, if you watching, if you listening, knock over that bowl of candy. Nah, man, I appreciate y'all though, man. I appreciate y'all being here today, man. Y'all hit that like button, like, share, subscribe. Help me grow the channel, trying to get monetized out here. We had three. Let me see. I think we had 356 or 357 on the subs. Trying to get past that 500 marker, so we get monetized out here, so we get some of that YouTube chicken, and also yeah, just got some more things I'm adding on to the channel and just growing, just building it as I'm flying it, man. But man, I appreciate y'all being in here with me today, man. HQ, Raquel Rose, Professor Jay Walker, Cousin Walker, Reed Pink. Man, I appreciate all y'all being on here with me today, man. I appreciate all y'all being here with me today, ladies. Appreciate all y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Professor, appreciate all y'all being here with me today. Hit that like button on the way out. Share the message. Share the health and wellness awareness. No, because it's inexhaustible. It's inexhaustible, and it's just one of those things to where we need to be up on, and we need to have a tip on every day. Because I know a lot of times, we go through the motions, especially during this uh heavy traffic at time. Being that it's the holidays, it's just something a lot of people dismiss and throw to the wind, just like they throw caution to the wind. But just one of those things, just one of those bugs and nuisances that you have to keep in people's ear, that we have to stay up on. We have to stay up on it. This is year-round thing. It's a day-to-day thing. It's not just no holiday thing. I mentioned the holidays because holidays is where people bust down on the most sloppiest of foods, and they're the most irresponsible. But I don't call it shaming, but it is a boy. I'll call it shaming, but it is borderline shaming. But I just try to walk it like I talk it, and just be that example and implement and share that with my community and with the group. And definitely one of those things to where I definitely want to see that, same health and wellness and do that same service for my group and my community. But man, I surely appreciate all y'all being here, man. Hit that like button, help me grow the channel, share the content, share the message. We'll be back on tomorrow, Wednesday, with the Steelers content. 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. slot. Like I said, I'm adding more things. So hit that like button, sub to the channel, join the Discord. I believe I dropped the Discord link in there. I Let me see something. Hold on one second. I'm pretty sure I got the Discord link in there, but join, but definitely sub to the channel. Join the. I got the Discord posted to the community tab, so definitely hit the community tab. Also, but man, I appreciate all y'all being here with me today, man. I appreciate all y'all. Hit that like button on the way out. Until tomorrow at 4 p.m. I am G Honda. This is the Steelmatic Network, and y'all have a good Tuesday evening.